I supposed to call? Wait, did I call that person? Who was that just wanted that garbage disposal? What work was I supposed to do tomorrow? I know those notes are in here somewhere. Did I call that girl yet? Hey friends, Alan Lee here, owner of the Handyman Journey and Honestly Handyman Services. We help handymen on a day-to-day basis take their handyman businesses to the next level. Today, in this video, we're going to talk specifically about getting organized and something that we all suck at. So stay tuned. At the end of this video, I'm going to be revealing the #1 step to stay focused on the work that you have to do and create a good platform for actually remembering the things that you need to remember. Okay? So the first thing that I want to get into is actually through a little bit of a story. Okay? When I first started up this handyman business, I was like so busy. Like it was absolutely crazy. Like at the very beginning, I was a little worried, trying to get stuff, together, right? But once I like hit my marketing funnel strategy, had that just blowing up. My website was bringing in business. My online, ads were bringing in business. That was awesome. But the downfall to that was I didn't have any proper way of making sure that I organized the work that I needed to do, right? Especially on the people that called me on a day-to-day basis. Like, it was so confusing to remember who was calling me, when they were calling me, what I was supposed to estimate, what has been accepted, and what needs to be turned into a work order, and what work needs to be done. And then someone would call me, and they'd say, "Hey, this is Andy." And I'd be like, Andy? Like, who are you? What do you want? Like, what, I don't remember, right? And so it's so hard to do this. And this is something that we all struggle with, even me, okay? One thing that I wanted to highlight, when you are doing estimates, when you're calling people, what I always recommend is a simple pen and paper. Take some notes, okay? This will help you big time. The way that I do, I'm just going to show you guys one of the tips that I do. So each person that calls me, they're on my estimate schedule for me to give them an estimate. I write down their name, write down their phone number, and then here on the side I write down their their home address and their email address. But I have 2 different marks, okay? And for me, I made a little table of contents. So a check mark means that they have been that I've talked to this person once, okay? And a cross means, or a plus sign, whatever you want to look at it, means that I left them a voicemail or a text message, okay? Now that is very important to know, because once you finish talking to these, like I got like 20 people on this list that I just talked to today. How am I supposed to remember each and every one of these people and exactly what they want? Have we talked before? Have I just left a voicemail? Like, So, important to do that. Write down your first name and then a check mark and a little plus if you have left a voicemail or not. And then if you've talked to them again, you could put another check mark, right? It's not rocket science here, guys, right? But it's all about documenting things, making sure that you're staying, up to date on the things that you need to do. I can look at this at the end of the day and be like, okay, that person and that person and that person, I left a voicemail, they didn't call me back. So that means tomorrow I need to follow up with those people, okay? All these ones that have check marks, I have a note next to one, whether I sent them an estimate or not, whether they accepted the estimate, and most of these actually did. I sent them an estimate, they accepted, they're already booked on the calendar, which is absolutely awesome. So good old pen and paper is probably my #1 tip to staying organized. But one of the huge things that gets you to this point, right? People might be asking like, "Hey Alan, like I don't have 20 people calling me. I don't have 20 estimates to do in a day. I can barely get one person to call me, and that person that does call me, I struggle converting that estimate into a job." Okay? One little side note that we are doing next Monday. So Monday, November 30th, 2020, we are launching our marketing funnel strategy class. We've done this class before for 80 plus guys, and the people that have went through it have had absolutely phenomenal results, and it's gotten them to the point where they are getting 20 or more calls per day because they have a marketing funnel strategy set up for their business. If you're interested in that, go ahead and leave me a comment down below. I'll make sure to get you that information. Also, send me an email at handymanjourney@gmail.com. Would love to get you hooked into that marketing funnel strategy class. And it's so cheap. Like, it's crazy. We're like giving it away. If money's an option for you, though, I want to tell you guys straight up that I care more about your business than money. Okay? So if money's an issue for you, contact me. We will hook something up. I want you. I need you to be in that marketing class. Okay, so that was a side note. Getting back to our basically being organized. Okay, this is one of the things that has really helped me become more organized, to know who's calling me, right? So, for instance, if someone calls me, and at first I can look at their phone number, right? And then I can also go to this and look at these phone numbers and be like, oh, it's Gary. Gary's calling me, right? Or when I answer, another huge thing about being organized is the way that you answer your phone is so important. A lot of times when people answer their phone, they say, hi, this is Alan Lee with Honestly Handyman Services. How can I help you? And then that person just goes right into their story. They don't even say what their name is, right? So you're just listening to them for like 2 minutes, 5 minutes, and you don't even know what their name is. So you can't even look up their client portal, right? So the first thing you need to say is, hi, this is Alan Lee with Honestly Handyman Services. May I ask who I'm speaking with? Instantly, they will say, hi, Alan, this is Gary. And then they're going to pause because they're waiting for you to initiate the rest of the conversation. That gives you a chance to be like, oh, this is Gary. Okay, Gary, let's talk about, and you have this going on. Okay, I haven't yet talked to you. I see here that, I sent you a voicemail earlier, and how can I help you, right? So that is one of the biggest things that I do to stay focused on the people that actually call me and I need to call, and the tasks that need to be done. Very important to take notes. If you study the most successful people out there, everyone has a to-do list. Okay, they have a to-do list. They have a list of tasks that need to be done, and it's very important to do that as well for your business. What I train handymen all day long is to create a big handyman business rather than just create a small business. Okay, a lot of times us as handymen, we get stuck in the fact that we're just a small business, so we can't do this, we can't spend this on marketing, we can't spend this on a truck, we can't spend this on tools. But big businesses started out not thinking like a small business, but they started out thinking like a big business. So if we want to be a big business, if we want to create a legacy, a lasting legacy for our family, we need to start thinking like a big business, okay? And it really starts with creating task lists and to-do lists and making sure that we follow up with people. Very, very important. Just wanted to make this quick video about how to stay organized and how to make sure that you know who you need to call, who you have called, because it's something that we all struggle with, even me, okay? I'm not perfect. We all are working on this together, but I also wanted to highlight that marketing funnel strategy class that's starting next Monday, November 30th. I'm stoked for it. It's going to be so exciting, and I hope to see you guys there. So have a fantastic day. Thank you for watching this video. Would love to hear some comments in the comment section below. Have a fantastic day, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.